Patrick Tumbarella, the Tumbarella Group at FC Tucker. Let's talk about inspections, independent inspections on new construction. So, a lot of buyers are under the impression that there's no purpose of getting an inspection on a brand new house because the house is brand new and what could be wrong with it. So I usually like to advise my buyers that are going through the build process the importance of having an independent ASHI qualified inspector come in and inspect the property for a number of reasons, right? So a lot of the contractors that are working on a home are subcontractors hired by the builder. And the range of competence and diligence in their trades can vary greatly between one vendor to the next. So some contractors can cut corners, some can work too fast. We're in a market where homes are going up very quickly. There's a lack of inventory and they are moving quickly. And even at times where the market conditions are different, again, there's the risk of human error and again, lower competence. So having an ASHI qualified inspector, and again, ASHI means the American Society of Home Inspectors, having a third-party inspector come in and do that inspection provides just additional level of protection to the buyer in order to ensure that the house is done without deficiency and defects that will now become the buyer's problem, especially if they're not covered under the builder's warranty, for instance. We'd rather determine those deficiencies prior to closing, have them addressed by the builder so that you are not inheriting those issues. And you may not even be aware of them until you go to sell the house down the road and the new buyer has an inspection of their own and you're now required or requested to have those items addressed as a result of that inspection. So an inspector is going to come in there and it's different than what an appraiser would be doing or the city inspector who has to essentially bless off on the project for the builder, and even different than what the builder's quality control check would be. So an inspector is going to go in there, they're going to look at everything regarding the appliances, the equipment, the structure of the house, the roof, the siding, the concrete, the foundation, essentially, all of the running equipment throughout the house and everything that makes the house function in order to ensure that they were done properly and that the house is not at risk of having defects and that can impact the safety, habitability, and future value of the home. Two different phases that builders or that buyers typically have that inspection. One would be pre-drywall, so that all the framing can be inspected, all the electrical and plumbing that would otherwise be hidden by the drywall. And then again, after drywall and the house is complete, prior to closing and usually prior to the builder's orientation and final walkthrough with you. So hopefully this provides some clarity on the importance of having an independent inspection on new construction. New construction is a very popular method right now of getting a house, considering the lack of existing inventory right now at the end of April 2021. So any questions on building, give me a call, 317-918-5994.